Zoe, what do you think about this view up here that we've got right now?
It's pretty incredible.
Where are we?
And hold on, we're in Sedona, Arizona.
Yeah, it's very pretty here. We're on a little hike, huh?
You know what I think's really cool?
What's that?
Is that when the mountains come over here and there's that whole valley and then that sun shines all the way over there.
That is really pretty, huh? Is this the best place we've been so far?
Well, yes, except that it's so hot.
It is so hot. It's like probably almost 49 degrees today, huh? Man, no skiing to be had today in this heat. Man, did you take off your sweatshirt?
No.
Is it too cold for that? Can I see your hair?
Sure.
Oh, that's excellent. The pigtails today, good choice.
Hi, we're the Two Tells, a family of 5 that loves to travel.
So we sold our house, I quit my 9 to 5, and we bought a truck and trailer to hit the open road and the open world.
We don't know where we're going or how we're going to get there, but we can't wait to find out.
Thanks for being here to share in the adventure.
This is our story to tell.
Okay, so I made a decision today that today is Mommy Day. It's Tina's day. And we're going to do whatever she wants to do. So I said, babe, what do you want to do? And you know what she told me? It's not about what I want to do. It's about what I want to wear. And I want to wear jeans and cowboy boots, which means that the hike I want to go on, I can't go on because I can't wear that to go on a hike. So I guess we're drinking wine today. It's your day, Tina, and you decided what you wanted to do based on the clothes that you wanted to wear today.
Well, yeah.
Which ain't these clothes, by the way.
I haven't dressed up in a while, and I thought it would be nice.
So, Tina, you decided to forego the cowboy boots and get going in the hiking boots. Does this mean we're not drinking wine today?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we're gonna?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. But you said first let's go get rained on. Yes, the weather calls for rain. You can see it rolling in. Beautiful spot here in Sedona. And the kids are already at the top. How nervous are you that we're never going to find them again?
Well, the longer you talk, the more nervous I get.
Hey, think of all the money we're going to save. Hey, Tina.
Yeah.
So, today's your day.
Yes.
And this is what you wanted to do. The Sedona Airport Loop Trail.
Yeah.
What is the rating on this trail?
Like, is it like moderate or aggressive, or I don't know.
Well, I don't know that aggressive is on the scale. It is moderate. Do you have any idea how long this trail is? No, you didn't look.
Yeah, like a mile or something.
We're about, I don't know. How far do you think we've gone on this trail?
Hopefully almost the whole way.
I don't know.
We probably walked about, a half to 3/4 of a mile.
For reference, I thought a nice visual aid was in order. The blue line is how far we have come at the moment of this conversation. The red line is the remaining portion of the trail that we have yet to traverse.
So then we're close to the mile.
We're close to 1 mile. It's a 3.2 mile loop.
It is?
Now you're the leader of this here brigade. And you didn't want to pay attention to the sign when we got here that said that, huh?
No, I just thought this is, well, I saw that this is a vortex, and I wanted to see if I could feel anything.
Do you feel like you're in a vortex right now?
I am feeling a little dizzy.
Oh, good. Yes, son? I don't think we're gonna make it that far. But the point is that we could actually walk directly to that highway down there.
Hey, stop.
And it would be closer than actually going around the rest of this loop.
Let's get some wine.
So he doesn't know it, but I'm going in with the gum numbing and the paper towel. We're gonna try and get out her very first tooth.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Dada.
You're welcome. Hey, Zobo. Congratulations. You lost your first tooth, peanut butter. Yay! Congratulations, Bo. Sometimes you have inclement weather on the road. Sometimes you just got time to kill and you're bored. Fortunately, Tina is a master cosmetologist and decided to pass these skills on to our children. This is who I'll be sleeping with
No, don't squeeze
tonight.
it. Don't squeeze it.
Could we just... Wow.
Here's the
Zoe,
contour
do you have a
brush.
name for this look?
It is called.
Nope, the other brush. The other brush.
Excuse me, please don't interrupt us. Conversation. Zoe?
It's called FD. Mom, Fabulous of Fabs.
It's an eyeshadow palette, Kai.
Kai, do you think you might want to do makeup like professionally when you get older?
It looks cool.
Does look cool.
Wait, what is this?
Oh! Wow. Jaundice meets horror film. Thoughts?
I want to do a face mask and clean all my pores out right now.
I would love it if you did that. Ultimately, the time came for us to get out of central Arizona. Had a great couple of weeks in the Verde Valley. Saw Sedona, which was
My favorite.
very
I love
cool.
Sedona.
Yeah, awesome. It's a great town, but just an unbelievable setting. I've never seen
It's
something like that.
spectacular.
Yeah. So that was cool, but also Jerome, Prescott, Cottonwood, all these places were very cool. But all good things come to an end, and it was time for us to move on to beautiful Scottsdale. So this somewhat vacant lot next to the 101 highway is like a dumping ground of some sort, and we're camping in it. So the bad news is it's pretty clear that some nefarious activities happen out here in this wide open field. The good news is, according to the website, this is state land, which means our $20 fee, which we paid yesterday, is good for an entire year of camping in beautiful spots like this. Now, I imagine Arizona's got prettier places than this yard that we are in. But here's the good news. TPC Scottsdale, you can almost see it. It's like, I don't know, a Bryson DeChambeau 4-iron from where I'm standing. Doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. A couple weeks late for the waste management tour stop, but it's right there. Also, in the distance, the first buildings you see over there, that's where my parents are staying, in a nice resort, not in a dump yard site. But in the interest of being close to them for a couple of days, this is what we're gonna do. We were just informed by Brian, very nice guy, that
Works for the city.
we are not welcome to camp here. That this is not an applicable place.
Even though it is marked on state land.
It's state ground, and I
paid $20 for an annual state permit for Arizona state grounds. So I think that I have a beef. I would like my $20 and my $1 processing fee back, though we did get a night out of it. Actually, we got 2 nights out of it, but an illegal night in any case on this particular spot. But as it so happens, Brian also is the manager of Westworld, which is the closest nearest RV park to where we are right now, 2.1 miles. And he has put us in direct contact with the folks there and gotten us a place to stay.
And
so,
all the RV parks were filled when we were trying to...
What we needed was one free night on a little bit of a dump site kind of here area that we are, and then we got an even better situation because we are running a little low on power and water, so we need all of that anyways. So maybe it's for the best. Everything works out. Anyhow, we got a chance to go see our good friends, Becca and Jonathan. We met Becca in Switzerland better than a decade ago. And
celebrated our first anniversary.
That's right. So we got to meet her husband, their baby. It was spectacular. And learn how to roast coffee.
It's pretty cool. It's popping. Am I supposed to be serious here?
You're doing great, T.
Okay.
So this is green coffee. There you go.
Let's see here.
This is a Panama. It's a dry processed coffee, actually. Or they also call that, what do they call that? Natural process.
Okay.
This is a Baymore.
That's the name of
Watch
the
out, I think
cylinder
that
that
might
you
be
put
hot.
the green
This,
coffee
this
in.
is
Zoe, I think
This
that might be
is-
hot right there.
Hey kids, back away. Okay, we're doing serious adult stuff now.
we're doing YouTube video. So this whole machine's the Baymore.
Yeah,
It's essentially, I mean, you can tell they've largely probably just taken like a toaster oven.
Right.
It's got heating elements in the back, and then here's the cylinder that it spins and it roasts. And this is a coffee roaster. I mean, I've had this thing now for almost 6 years, I think.
So how long does a roasting take here?
10. Ideally, you're going to try to hit between 10 and 12 minutes.
And what is the indicator of doneness?
Well, so
I mean, beyond the ding, I assume, but like from the coffee bean standpoint.
So there's 2 main events that take place when you're roasting coffee that are, both audible. First crack and second crack. Most like sort of third wave coffee is stopped around that first crack time period. When you get beyond the second crack, now you're releasing, that's a very darkly roasted coffee. So like like Starbucks or something like that is going to be going into second crack. I usually stop around the first crack time period. I sometimes get like a little bit beyond there, but
Tina, which
that's how
crack
you
do
know.
you like? So this is the finished product right here, bagged up.
We skipped
We skipped the take it out process. Look at that.
there it is.
See a couple of these.
Oh,
Oh man, that smells so good.
And it'll smell better even, it's gonna start off gassing here in earnest in the next couple hours.
So can I call this the Jonathan February blend?
Yeah, you could. It's a single origin though.
Okay.
Maybe I should try using that one.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Look at it!
Panama Dry. When we left Montana, we had no idea that we'd be spending almost 2 weeks in Ajo, Arizona, but that is the point of doing this. Sometimes you land places you had no idea about, and this little town, 2,000 people in southwestern Arizona, very close to the Mexican border, and
Tiny town.
very quaint and great spot to be, but also the area around it that we went to was totally unexpected, deserted, and yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
So here we are on a hike in the Sonoran Desert, the Oregon Pipe National Monument,
Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument. We are on our way to the dripping spring, which is just about a half a mile up this path.
Look, Daddy, I found a rock in the shape of a heart.
Okay, excellent. The notion that there's just a spring giving out water up here is pretty remarkable in a very wet for a desert, but very dry as it's still a desert spot on the earth, about 10 miles from Mexico, where we are right now, in the middle of nowhere, or it feels like the middle of nowhere, and I love it.
If Mom and Dad had our passports, we would have been in Mexico right now.
Thank you for that.
Did you almost step on it? Did you almost step on it?
No, but I was close to it. I don't want to be.
Alethea, come here. Come stand next to me.
No! I want to go back.
It's moving.
It's moving?
Well, that's what they do. Alethea,
It's gonna kill me.
how would you describe your emotion right now?
I think that thing is gonna scare me to death. I want to go back to the trailer.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Hey, Alethea, think about this. You just want a sandwich.
I found a
You did. You want to see?
like 2 minutes ago.
It's moving really slow.
Let's get out of
Is it thirsty or dehydrated? No, they're fine now.
Very good
here. We're not gonna
assessment,
touch it,
Tina.
right?
No, we're not gonna touch
It's so long.
it. It's really a long snake.
Can we go home?
It's actually not that long. It's just hugely skinny.
Well, it's long for a little snake.
I thought they said that they were hibernating.
Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh, I didn't do. Oh man. I'm sorry.
Okay. Stop.
What's a dad to do, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spring.
Look at. Do you see it dripping?
Wow.
So the water is dripping out of the rock
Bees. But why
and
is
pooling
it
up
black?
here. Well, because it's carrying a bunch of minerals probably with it.
Wow.
Look at all those.
Shh, be quiet. Listen.
So this is
Shh, listen.
So T,
Yes.
here we are on the top of the ridge at the Dripping Springs Trail, the end of the trail, looking into Mexico to the south and looking into the wilderness to the north. And our kids made the trek. What do you think?
I'm pretty happy. This is a place that we would have never been able to go to, and I'm feeling super grateful today that this is the life that we get to live, and that we can see a place that very few people get to see, and we get to do it together.
Mama. Watch out for glass because I see anything that is glass.
You do. Okay, we'll watch out for it, bud.
Hands are tiny ones.
This is why we're doing it.
All right, well, I know that this is common or all that unique per se, but it is, to me, not something I'm really accustomed to. We're on the border.
Where's Mexico, Dada?
There's Mexico.
Mexico. I could make laps around the house.
You got these lights with cameras all the way down, and then the actual fence. Well, that goes basically all the way. That's looking west. What do you think about downtown Ajo? Do you like it? Do you like it more now that you're soaking wet?
Yeah. Daddy watched it.
Okay. So the closest I'm going to come to retirement is go straight Tiger Woods. Oh, he hit it. Hey, good shot, dude. The first 15 whiffs weren't great, but that was great. Good job.
Well, we have one.
You got one tee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
How do you feel about that shot?
That's good.
Yeah, that was good. So Gordon, how long have you lived in Ajo?
All my life.
Your whole life?
Yes, sir.
And you grew up here, you went to school here, and now you do a bunch of different jobs, but your main job that you do a lot is you're the grave digger at the cemetery.
Yes, sir.
And how do you go about that? What kind of tools do you use?
Use a pick and shovel.
Pick and shovel. Just
Yeah.
like the old days, just like always.
Once in a while, a jackhammer.
It's hard ground, isn't it, here?
It is.
It's a lot. Oh, it's just this, right? Just dirt and rock.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into that work?
I was introduced by a friend of mine at 16 years old. I've been there since then. I'm in my early 50s.
So since you were 16, now to your early 50s with a pick and a shovel.
Yes.
You've seen a lot of people come through.
Yes, I did. All from different states,
Yeah.
different races.
So what have you learned being a gravedigger in Ajo, Arizona?
For me, it gives comfort to the people that lost their loved ones. And just to be a help to the family.
Do you meet a lot of the families then that are coming through?
Yes, I do. I mean, most of them, they come back home to be buried here. There's a lot of things, times they haven't seen for years, but they always come home. They're born and raised here, like I was. So this is their hometown, so they get buried here.
How many sites would you say that you've dug over the span of your life?
I've dug all the whole cemetery.
How many people are buried at the cemetery?
I wouldn't know. It's filling up so fast.
Yeah. When you think about your future, and you've done this a long time, and you've been in Ajo, I know you got family here, you got kids here. Is that what keeps you here, keeps you doing it? What do you love about Ajo?
I just love the people here, the peace and quiet, and all the things that you see, the nature out here. Like I said, I was born and raised here. This is my hometown. This is where I'll be buried also.
Yeah.
When somebody else takes my place.
No, I don't want to be too morbid about this, but do you want to dig your own site?
I will. I bring it up a couple of times to my ex-wife, yes.
Yeah. You said, I've done this for everybody else. I better do it for me too.
For myself.
We all have our day, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We do. Well, it's been nice to be your neighbor. We've been neighbors now for about 2 weeks. Me right back there, and you right here in this house, huh?
Yes.
Well, you are a hard worker, my friend. I see you go and come every single day.
Yeah, I do.
And to do that manual labor with a pickaxe and a shovel, I commend you. I admire you for that.
Thank you.
So, John, we've been neighbors now 2 weeks. I gotta think that us getting on out of your hair has got to be welcome peace back to the neighborhood, because my goodness, if we...
It's been fun.
Well, we had a good time with you here in Ajo. Thanks for showing us around and getting us set up here. We appreciate it.
You saw quite a bit, you know.
We did. I think we got about as much as we could get in the time that we had here.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks for showing us your world, at least your world in the winter, such as it is.
It's kind of laid back, but it's all right.
It's all right. We are in Tucson, Arizona. We've been parked in front of my cousin's house for a couple days, which has been very nice. We've got the outdoor patio set up. I realize it's night, but hopefully we can get a little picture here. Beautiful evening. Get the pool going, the barbecue, the water feature. This is a fireplace, gas fireplace, and a projection movie. We're looking at it from the back. The kids are watching it from the front. Guys, what do you think about this projection movie situation? Is it cool to be outside watching a movie?
Yeah. Now shut that video off. I'm trying to watch the hilarious part.
Being with Jake and Jessica was our last stop in Arizona, and
We were there for over a month, which we had not expected
in Arizona, not Jake and Jessica's.
Right. You're
Yeah.
welcome, Jake and Jessica, that we only did the 3 days, because we could have done 30 and really ruined your life.
Yeah, it was really nice to be able to see family that we wouldn't have gotten to see.
But it was
when we were
time
doing this.
to check off a new state. New Mexico, the only other state I lived in as a kid other than Montana. Finally, for the first time in 30 years, we started the trek home. Okay, my friends, we are in New Mexico. As you can see behind me, I've parked the truck here, and I just got to show you this thing. New Mexico occupies a pretty ambiguous at best and oftentimes empty space in our collective national psyche. What in the world's going on there? But if they are known for one thing, it's Chili's. And right here, we are in the town of Hatch. Are these your Chili's?
Yeah, we're the owners.
This.
Family business.
How many Chili's do you sell a year?
Wow.
Or by the pound or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, we sell get them by 40-pound sacks. So we put it in the fields and acres. So we sell about 100 acres, 120.
I've been around town. All I've seen is red. Is green not in season right now?
We're about to start planting green here in this next week.
Okay.
And then we start harvesting in August.
And that's the only question that matters in New Mexico, huh? Green or red? That's it.
Green and red, that's it.
And so what's your answer?
Green, all the way.
Okay, even though you're not gonna, that's not much of a sale today.
I'll eat it, but I'd rather do green. And this is our family business. So.
What's the name of this business?
Hatch Chili Market.
Hatch Chili Market in Hatch, New Mexico.
Hatch, New Mexico.
How long you been here?
I was born and raised here.
Yeah.
This is my mom. How many years, Mom? 40.
Me, 42 years.
42 years.
Started business, 22 years ago with my dad. And it's been going going good, thank God.
Well, it's a beautiful shop. All this wood, where did all the wood come
Mexico,
from?
Casas Grandes, Mexico.
Okay.
It's really nice.
It is. Look at all those hanging. Giant sacks, tables, wagon wheels, everything. And the roasters in the back. How great is that? You never know what you're gonna get when you just walk up and start talking to people. Hatch, New Mexico. This is the epicenter of all things chilies.